Welcome to Sugosha Defence News. Today's highlights. Indian Army orders fresh batch of 73K SIG SAUER 716 rifles from US under emergency procurement. PTC Industries to boost manufacturing of titanium alloy plates sheets for aerospace and defence applications. Indian Air Force eyes additional Airbus C295 to phase out Soviet-era AN-32 transport aircraft. Lucknow gears up for first ever Army organized Joint Commanders Conference on 4th of September. Armenia seeks advanced military drones and more SAMs from India after Akash 1S acquisition. India cancels $520 million deal for 10 Ka-31 AEW&C helicopters from Russia amid the Ukraine war. DRDO explores fluidic thrust vectoring for Ghatak UCAV. Japan and India advance unicorn technology transfer at 2+2 ministerial meeting. A new wave of underwater communication is coming. Low-cost acoustic modem is built on a Raspberry Pi. Some highlights from the war zone. Ukraine increases use of locally made Bohdana 4.0 155 mm 8x8 Howitzers as key artillery against Russia. Ukraine calls on European air defense based on Middle East coalition after Russian strikes. Some other global highlights. Teledyne Brown Engineering secures $114 million contract to enhance missile defense systems. And NATO taps Exhale for mine clearing underwater drones. The news in detail. Indian Army has placed an additional order of 73,000 SIG 716 G2 petrol assault or battlefield rifles from US as part of its emergency procurement. The SIG 716 is an enhanced assault rifle platform chambered in 7.62 NATO featuring a 16-inch barrel, M-lock handguard and a 6-position telescoping stock. In February 2019, 72,406 716 rifles, of which 66,400 for the Army, 4,000 for Air Force and 2,000 for the Navy of 7.62 into 51 mm caliber were contracted from SIG SAUER under the government's Buy Global category through the fast track procedure. Contrary to initial plans to equip only frontline troops, the Army equipped over 400 infantry battalions with the new rifles. Aeroloy Technologies, a wholly owned subsidiary of PTC Industries, has announced the acquisition of a hot rolling mill for manufacturing plates and sheets in titanium alloys for aerospace and defense applications. This advanced capability, being acquired from the US, will be a further value addition of titanium alloy ingots and billets that will be produced by ATL's upcoming Strategic Materials Technology Complex in the Lucknow mode of the UP Defence Industrial Corridor. With this hot rolling mill acquisition, the company will have a fully vertically integrated capability which covers the entire titanium alloy products value chain, with the company's offering covering titanium alloy ingots, billets, bars, rods, castings and now plates and sheets also. Hot rolling technology to manufacture titanium plates and sheets is a scarce capability in the world. This manufacturing capability will enable the production of thinner titanium sheets as well, which are integral to defense and aerospace applications such as aircraft wings and marine engineering for corrosion resistant ship components, etc. Indian Air Force is looking to expand its fleet of C-295 medium tactical transport aircraft as a potential replacement for its aging Soviet-era AN-32 turboprop transport aircraft. The C-295, with its 5 to 10-ton payload capacity, aligns well with the Indian Air Force's current operational requirements and offers capabilities comparable to the AN-32, which has been a cornerstone of the Air Force's transport fleet for decades. As the AN-32s approach the end of their service life, with retirement slated to begin in 2030, the C-295, with its production line expected to run until 2032, presents a logical successor. Indian Air Force has already committed to acquiring 56 C-295s, with 16 to be built in Spain by Airbus and the remaining 40 to be manufactured in India under a landmark deal that bolsters the country's domestic aerospace industry. In addition to the Air Force's procurement, the Indian Coast Guard is also poised to acquire six C-295 multi-mission maritime aircraft variants, further highlighting the aircraft's versatility. Armenia is actively diversifying its military arsenal by pursuing additional advanced defense systems from India, including cutting edge military drones and mid range surface to air missile systems. Following the recent acquisition of the Akash 1S surface to air defense system, Armenia is reportedly considering procuring either the Indo Israeli medium range surface to air missile or the Akash NG medium range surface to air defense system to further strengthen its aerial defenses. While India has not yet commenced deliveries of the Akash 1S system to Armenia, these are anticipated to begin next year. Akash 1S, renowned for its capability to engage aerial targets up to 30 kilometers away, is poised to bolster Armenia's air defense network against various airborne threats. In addition to the Akash 1S, Armenia has also expressed keen interest in both MRSAM and the Akash NG. MRSAM, a product of Indo-Israeli collaboration, is currently in active production and boasts a proven operational history. However, the Akash NG, a sophisticated successor to the Akash missile, is still awaiting orders from Indian Army and Air Force. This could potentially delay its availability for export by 2 to 3 years. The third Japan-India 2+2 Foreign and Defense Ministerial meeting concluded with both the nations reaffirming their commitment to strengthening defense cooperation. A notable development from the meeting was the progress made on the transfer of unified complex radio antenna technology and related systems. Both sides agreed on the importance of accelerating the signing of related arrangements, which is expected to enhance communication capabilities and interoperability between the Japanese and Indian armed forces. The agreement involves the NORA 50 antenna, known as Unicorn, which was developed by a consortium of Japanese companies, including electronics giant NEC and Yokohama Rubber. The Unicorn antennas currently used by Japan's Maritime Self-Defense Force on FFM escort vessels are distinguished by their stealth design, which houses multiple antennas within a horn-shaped structure. This innovative configuration enables the system to detect missile and drone movements by sensing radio waves over a vast area. The deal also aligns with Japan's broader strategic objective to reduce India's heavy reliance on Russian defense equipment. Historically, India has sourced a majority of its military hardware from Russia. To make underwater acoustic communication more accessible, researchers at the University of Padova in Italy are developing low-cost alternatives for two critical and costly components of underwater communication: the modems, that is the transmitter and receiver, and transducers, that is the antenna. By November, the researchers led by Filippo Campagnaro and Michael Zorzi aim to begin selling their modem through their startup Subsea Pulse SRL at a price roughly one-tenth that of other modems on the market. The Subsea Pulse modem consists of three layers: a Raspberry Pi base, a sound card hardware attachment responsible for generating and recording audio signals, and a front end. The team is also working on a cheaper version of traditional transducers, which can cost more than $2,000 a piece. The transducer will convert energy into acoustic signals and vice versa using a modified device that's typically used to listen to marine mammals and costs about $400. Some news from the war zone. Ukraine has ramped up local production of the Bohdana 4.0, a locally made truck mounted howitzer that has become a crucial component of the Ukrainian military's artillery arsenal. Recent images released by the Ukrainian Navy reveal the extensive deployment of the 2S-222 Bohdana 4.0 in combat operations against Russian forces. The Bohdana 4.0 is a truck-mounted 155 mm self-propelled howitzer designed to offer a high degree of mobility, precision, and firepower. It's an it is an upgrade from previous versions, incorporating enhanced targeting systems, improved range, and faster deployment capabilities. These features make it particularly effective in the dynamic and often unpredictable conditions of the Ukrainian battlefield. A key aspect of the Bohdana 4.0 is its integration with the Czech-made Tatra Phoenix 8x8 chassis, known for its robustness and off-road capabilities. This chassis provides the Bohdana 4.0 with exceptional mobility, allowing it to navigate Ukraine's diverse and often challenging terrain with ease. The use of the Tatra Phoenix 8x8 chassis also enhances the howitzer's reliability and maintainability, crucial factors in sustained military operations. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has called on European allies to form a collective air defense effort following the heaviest Russian airstrike on Ukrainian territory on 26 August of 24. He suggested that such an air defense partnership could be modeled on the efforts in the Middle East where European nations support Israel in intercepting missile barrages. According to open source intelligence from the Institute for the Study of War, the Ukrainian Air Force commander Lieutenant General Mykola Oleshkushuk reported that Russian forces launched a variety of systems, including Kh-47M2 Kinzhal air missiles, Iskander-M or North Korean KN-23 ballistic missiles, Kh-101 cruise missiles from two 95 MS strategic bombers, Caliber cruise missiles, Kh-22 cruise missiles, and Kh-59-69 cruise missiles. In total, nearly 100 missiles were fired from all available vectors, along with 109 Shahed or Geren 2 UAVs, both Iranian and Russian made. Overall, the strikes targeted more than half of Ukraine's regions, affecting 15 out of 24 regions. These systems primarily aimed at the country's critical infrastructure, causing significant damage to Ukraine's power grid. A look at the other global news. Teledyne Brown Engineering, a subsidiary of Teledyne Technologies, has been awarded a $114 million task order contract by the U.S. Army Space and Missile Defense Command. Under this contract, Teledyne Brown Engineering will spearhead the design, build, and launch of realistic threat ballistic target missiles, crucial for use in testing advanced missile defense systems. The Tactical Range Air Defense Missile, the TACRAM-2, a follow-on contract, will extend through March 28, continuing the company's work under previous contract providing target missiles since 2014. The NATO Support and Procurement Agency has placed a new order for underwater robots capable of finding and clearing naval mines to be used by two European alliance members. The Belgium division of the underwater drone producer Exail Robotics was awarded a $67 million contract by NSPA for the procurement of an undisclosed number of its K-STER-C expendable mine disposable vehicles and K-STER-CT training vehicles. The primary user countries of the system will be Netherlands and Belgium, where the K-STER units will also be assembled. The K-STER-C is a lightweight vehicle equipped with a guidance system that allows precise targeting and a potent shaped charge capable of effectively destroying all types of mines per company as per company information. The other variant acquired by NSPA is dedicated for training and is thus fitted with an inert warhead. The drone can be operated from a command and control unit based outside of the minefield, either from land or on ship, and can also be automatically deployed from an unmanned surface vessel. That's the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.